Okay? So if you'd like to begin in the same order for which you introduced yourselves, who do you think should be the first pie victim?
Well, it's really a tough call here between my little wannabe lumberjack and Richie Cunningham down there. I don't know. They're both wonderful, sweet guys. Kyle's just probably better than Caleb, so I think Caleb should probably get a pie in the face first.
Well, I disagree with that, Scott.
You have to wait to be called on by the moderator.
Okay, I'm
Typical. It's very typical.
Get control, fellas.
And 3, 2, 1, okay.
You didn't use all of your time. I think that's one reason why Scott should be the first to get the pie in the face, because he overpromises and underdelivers half the time. I mean, but I mean, Kyle's a redhead, so I mean that's also a pretty high up there on my issue. So I'd probably, between the two, split the difference and say let's go Scott first, and then Kyle second.
2, 1.
Well, you know, you come into this as the overall underdog like myself. You know, you look at these two gentlemen over here. One is in the win. He takes a lot of your phone calls, just so you know. And I believe...
I think they're supposed to.
Well, I heard, yeah, I don't know.
Hey, one at a time, one at a time.
And, you know, this gentleman over here in the lovely scarf with the nice shades, he is more of he does a lot of your financial aid, business proposals. So, I mean, these guys are a little more hands-on than student life. Student life's a little more fun, a little more laid back. So, I'd go with Mr. Caleb here. I think he needs a little pie in the face.
Has anyone asked where Scott got this very nice scarf from?
Where at this scarf? There's actually volunteering at the university.
He is in financial aid. I've heard rumors that his nickname is, Mr. Skimp on the financial aid, so that he can pocket some of that money.
I've heard also that
That could be why he looks so nice.
Scrooge. Scrooge is the name that comes up a lot.
As well. That's a good one as well.
Yeah. Ebenezer.
I have to mention, I know this outfit seems a bit different from what I normally wear. The red shades are on right now because it blocks out the color of Kyle's face and beard. So that's why I wore the red for this. As far as what Caleb does, I mean, he has a great group over there at the Win, and his job is basically to babysit adults. So he doesn't really have to do too much because they're very high functioning as it is.
That's very true. But it's, we do have to help them when the financial aid office doesn't give them their money in time, because that's something that comes up quite often.
Yeah.
And we've also heard a lot of complaints about people on campus not doing their jobs either. So I mean, it's more than just babysitting. It's answering some serious concerns for students.
Well, there's more you have to do that's outside your job realm. I mean, you have to cover for Pippi over here, and there's just things that need to be done to make sure the university runs correctly. So I do give you some credit for that. You do things that aren't your job well.
I do.
You do.
Wasn't that what your office was called for a while?
We were for a while. That was a long time ago.
And it comes back to the fun aspect, I mean, these guys aren't fun. I mean, you just hear this talking, it's just not fun.
It's not fun. No, I mean, you want the kind of guy that wants to curl up with a cat like the Garfield on the face guy over here, because that is a fun thing to do. I mean, that is a lot more fun. So I guess if you want to pie in the face less fun people that do a very good job, I guess then we may be closer to your pick, I guess.
I guess what you should ask yourself is, of the 3 people up here, who is actually helping you advance your career and your goals? Financial aid in the Win, or Mr. Fun over there?
Do you like that fun? I like that fun.
Clearly, yeah. Clearly he likes that fun.
I'm confused. I'm confused over here because I'm not really sure who we're voting for. I don't really remember who you guys said you wanted our audience here to pick.
The 2 people that aren't ourselves, I believe, was kind of the common theme we shared here.
Yeah, but I did ask you to pick one. So.
Well, I believe I picked Scott. Scott and Kyle both picked me.
Correct.
Yeah.
So I think perhaps the summary here is that Caleb from the Win should get the first pie in the face. And if you guys don't agree with that, then perhaps you should cast your votes. You have 1 week to cast your votes. And what I say is vote and vote often.